Hey everyone, Luke Ruth here, wanting to bring you a fishing report for Stockton Lake. It's the middle of May, lots going on in the lake right now. We got fish spawning, we got pre-spawners, we got post-spawners. Kind of that time of year, a lot of fish shallow, a lot of fish biting, so great time to get out and go do some fishing. Water temp 67 degrees. I'm out here by the dam today fishing. Water's really clear. It's stained up in the back of some of these pockets from the rain, so that's helping with the color. Still lots of clarity on the main lake, probably 10 foot of clarity most part of the main lakes. You gotta go a long way up the river to find color change. It's still like 6 to 8 foot down at Ruark area, so lots going on in the lake. You can kind of fish your style, kind of fish how you want to. You can power fish, you can finesse fish, lots of fish up biting. So let's talk about what's been working for me. I've been starting out the morning with a Cornerstone Lures Big Swift. It's been getting me some good bites first thing of the morning. Bone color, done caught a few on it this morning. Great bait, really loud, really walks the dog good. Great for throwing around those bedding areas, trying to catch some of those bedded bass. And then, you know, you get up in some of there's a bunch of moss on the lake. You get up around that or some laydowns. I've been just throwing a frog. It's just a booyah popping pad crasher. Been throwing it, working around some of the shallow cover, backing around the pockets around some of those spawners. So a couple top waters working, pop waters working. I haven't got much of a buzz bait bite, anything like that going on. After that, you get the wind. Big swimmer's been working. Megabass Mag Draft. This is the freestyle. Other one I'm sure works great too. This is just a white one. Throwing it in the wind out on your steeper banks, your bluff ends. If you get wind, it'll bite it anywhere. Spikes in the back of the pockets. Just kind of, you got to kind of commit to it. This one is chewed all to pieces. I don't know if you can see it, but it's missing the head. It ain't on there right. I need to change this one, but been a decent mag draft and a spinner bait bite going on over here. If you get some wind, definitely have something tight on the wind with. Get out and you want to drag some points. I've been dragging around, you know, a hard head with a creature bait on it. This is a Zoom brush hog. That's what I had on right now, out watermelon candy. Out dragging around out on some of the points, looking for that little bigger fish, that little post-spawn fish. I'd say it's about 50-50 split right now. I'd say half of them are done, half of them aren't done yet, and probably a small percentile is doing it right now. So, lots of fish up shallow. I've been leaning along the creature bait. If I go up the river, been doing some flipping, motion fishing Hogzilla on the flipping rig with the red bead in between. Kind of a confidence deal for me. Been getting in there, flipping them shallow rocks, some shallow logs, shallow laydowns, working this bait really slow, trying to get those bedded bites up in the dirtier water. So you get around the clear water bedding areas. I've actually been having some bites on a Jaw Tech French fry on the spin piece. You know, this is just a great little French fry bait on a slider head. Probably work on a shaky head too, guys. Jaw Tech makes a great French fry. If you're looking for a French fry, check out a Jaw Tech. This is motor oil here. Throwing it around some of those bedding areas. Caught me a couple on it this morning, but you guys are coming out to Stockton Lake. The fish are really biting. The water's about a foot, something high. It's not in the bushes, unfortunately, so we can't flip the bushes, but lots going on at Stockton Lake right now. You can catch them from one end to the other. I'd say you fish the conditions, you get a little bright sunny day. Probably time to head up the river, make that river run. You get a nasty, windy, old cloudy day. Main lake fishing ain't too bad, so if y'all are coming over to Stockton Lake and you have any questions, you can always DM me on Instagram at Luke Ruth Fishing. Until next time, we'll see y'all later.